Hello, and welcome to Tea Garden. So, this is the intro video to the entire channel. So, I'm going to go over a few things while I happily unbox this new little thing I got for myself as a celebration kind of gift for myself in finishing my book, which we will get to another time. So, this channel I called Tea Garden because a few funny little things. First off, I actually used to work at a tea shop, and I really enjoyed it. Second, I really like aesthetically the two words together, so that's another thing. But the type of channel this is a spirituality channel, mostly when it comes to witchcraft or paganism, specifically Kemeticism, which is Egyptian paganism. I worship the Egyptian gods, more specifically Sekhmet. Alright, there we go. And so you're going to see a lot of Egyptian stuff in this channel. And you're going to see some more eclectic witchy stuff and just crafts and art and stuff like that. So that is what this channel is about. Now, how often you get videos is going to be roughly about 2 per month, unless I free up my life a little bit and get some more time to do things, which can be hard because I'm a stay-at-home mom on top of being an artist, on top of being an author, on top of being all of the things. I'm a mom first, so it's a little bit hectic with a 3, almost 4-year-old child running around. Let me get something to cut this. Oh, there. Okay. Aha. Don't freak out. I know this is a little scary for people, so I'll do this off the camera while I tell you more. Okay, almost there. I have to be careful because this thing is a little fragile and I don't really want to hit it any more than I accidentally already did. So we're going to be careful there. All right. Anywho, back to telling you about things. So, now that I've covered what we do and how often we're going to do it here, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I started my journey when I was, I was 14 when I broke from my main religion, family religion, and started exploring paganism. So, it's been quite some time. Over 20 years now. I think we're going on my 21st or 22nd year of walking this path. I initially tried to connect with my ancestry and those kinds of things that my ancestors might have done or worshipped or connected with, but it didn't really work out. And then I connected with the Egyptian gods, and it kind of just took root from there. And I was about 16 when that happened, and I've been with them since then. So it's been quite some time. Since then, I went through high school, I went through college as a pagan, and I found other people in college that were similar to me. We didn't exactly hit it off, so we kind of faded off each other's spheres of influence, but it was a fun time. After college, I was with my boyfriend, and he was pretty accepting. Honestly, I think he thought it was a fad. I'm pretty sure his mom did too. Surprise, surprise, it's not a fad. And I ended up marrying him, and he's my husband. And that was a fun time. So that was that. But yeah, I ended up making a witchcraft forum site and automated school, so that people could just read the lessons and didn't have to interact with the people if they didn't want to. So that was kind of fun. It went up for 8 years, and then it got taken down only the last couple of years. So that was kind of fun. After college, I also became a Reiki master, going through all the levels, and eventually becoming a master. I've only had 1 or 2 students, but that's about it. I haven't done too much with it. And then I also, at that point, after college, after becoming a Reiki master, I ended up becoming truly Kemetic and understanding what that meant, joining a Kemetic community, and exploring becoming a priest of Sekhmet. who is my main goddess, main god, deity. And I did become a priest of Sekhmet within my community. I'm actually ordained within my state, so that's pretty cool. I've officiated a few weddings. It's been really nice to do that. Let's see here. I'm also a published artist, which is, oh goodness, it's been some years. But you can find my work, and I'll show some of the things I've done in future videos and some of the books that I've been part of. This year, I became a published author. I made the book I really want to do. And I will also show that in the whole, this is my work kind of video later down the road. But yeah, so that's been a really cool thing for me, is to take my art, which was my first skill and passion, and integrate it into my second passion, which is spirituality. So I told my then boyfriend that if the only thing I want to do in life as a career would be to become a spiritual artist. That was my goal in life after college, because that was a thing. And he asked. So I told him I wanted to be a spiritual artist, and lo and behold, I'm not only a spiritual artist, I accomplished a few goals. I made an oracle deck last year, and I'll show that too later down the road in another video. I became a spiritual author, and I became a spiritual artist. So I tackled 3 things in one, you know? It's fun to do, getting those goals down. So yeah, it's been a pretty fun ride so far. Not only the spiritual goals, I did something I always want to do, which is have a family. I had my daughter a few years back, as you heard, 3 to 4 years ago, and it's been a ride since. She's going through the terrible 3s, so it's been a lot of button pushing and pushing mommy's limits. So that's fun. What else? But yeah, it's been a fun ride. Now, before I show this, I figure there will be some questions that people will ask me. If they watch my channel, it'll come up probably. So the first one is, I figure people will say or ask why I chose to talk about spirituality or focus on spirituality in this channel. Well, it's a big passion of mine. I mix my passion of art with spirituality because they connect so much and they overlap so much in my life. So I will probably move those two between each other in the eclectic videos, but I really love the work I do. I love doing it. I try to bring the gods to people's lives. I try to help the gods connect to people. And that is what my work has done from day one and continues to do. So that is what I love to do. And I see this channel as being a way to do that, especially as you will see the Kemetic chapel services and things like that. The second question I thought might come up is, why don't you show your face? Well, there's a few reasons. One is, I think the biggest one is, I want to be authentic. I want to be unafraid to show my personality and my thoughts and opinions and my base of knowledge and things like that. And if I show my face, I have this internal fear of being judged, not only by conservative people in my community or my regions or in other spheres I occupy, like, I don't know, maybe I want to be on PTO of my kids' school someday, but I don't know. But that's the fear of judgment. The second issue I have is body issues. So fear of being judged because of my appearance. So, you know, generally some people have that, some people don't. I personally have body issues, and it really keeps me guarded. So in order to be as authentic as I can be, as honest as I can be, for these videos going forward, I feel more comfortable not showing my face or my body in general. You will see my hands, which are pretty beat up because I work with them often, and I, have like a 45-pound child. So, yeah, so you're mostly going to see my hands. You'll see my art. You might see paintbrushes, arm, whatever, but you probably will not see my face because I want to be authentic, and I'm trying to battle some of the internal issues and baggages I carry, which we all do. So those are some of the reasons. A third reason is because I grew up in the age where we were told as children, do not share your picture with anyone online. And that has remained in my psyche for all these years. And, it's the thing that when you're a child and you're one of the first generations to have the internet, something you just don't shake easily. So that's where I am. Anyways, let me go ahead and show you what I got as a special little treat for myself, if it's okay. I really hope it's not damaged or anything. A little card from the person. Oh, I got an added gift, but I'll show you that later. Get this off first. Boop. All right. So this is a beautiful little stone Sekhmet. See if I can get closer. She's about, 5 inches tall. And she's beautiful. She's a beautiful, almost like a soapstone, something like that. And she is unique. I like to collect statues because, one, I can't make statues myself, but I appreciate the imagery. And two, I like different or rare imagery that you do not see every day. So you will not see this kind of statue every day, especially in the States. It is Sekhmet. You can tell because she has rounded ears. If it was pointed ears, it might be Tefnut or even Bast. But she has rounded ears. And she is sitting on a throne. On the back of the throne is a frog. And I will explain that in a minute, or at least my thoughts on it. And in front of her is a lion cub. So this represents her and her child. Usually her child is either the lion god Mahes. He's a god of war and battle and boundaries and protection and all that. But her second child, who she's most famous in having, is Nefertem, who can be a lion. And he's a healing god. He's a god of the blue lotus flower in Egypt, which was used for its fragrance and is said to appease the god Ra. So that's pretty cool. But I really love this. It's beautiful. And I connect really strongly with a regional variant of Sekhmet that is a mother and is the center, called Shizemtet and other things like Henut Mesjet and all that sort of stuff. Now, on the back, I told you there was a frog, and you can see it pretty decently. It's hugging the throne. Now, the frog is associated with a couple things, mostly with creation. And there is a frog goddess in ancient Egypt called Heket, or Heket. And she is a midwife goddess. So along with her consort, Khnum, they kind of create humanity. And they kind of help babies be conceived and born. So the frog on the back is linked to the motherhood aspect of Sekhmet here. But yeah. So now you know a little bit of what this channel is going to be about, and you've seen a little bit of what I like to do, and a little bit of what I'm all about. So I'm going to go ahead and put this statue on my altar over here as a kind of a special piece. And, thanks for joining me. I hope you really enjoy the channel, and as we get to know each other, if you have any questions, you can always leave me a comment, and I'll do my best to answer. So, yeah. See you later.